Need to sit every day, no matter what's going on in our external environment, our third dimensional incarnation, and our third dimensional reality. It doesn't matter what's going on in our life. We need to plug in to the divine in us each and every day. How do we do that? You sit. You get quiet. Meditate. Everybody's heard the word meditate. It's overly used in terms of putting it out there. The word is out there, mindfulness, meditation. The reality is a very small percentage of the population is still actually doing it on a consistent basis. And what happens when you do it on a consistent basis? You connect to the divine in yourself, and you start to upgrade and ascend. You start to upgrade and ascend vibrationally, physically, emotionally, etherically, mentally, spiritually. You ascend. You raise your vibrational default setting. You connect with the divine, and as you do it every day, do it in the morning, do it in the evening also if you can. Plug in. I always equate it to like charging your iPhone. A lot of us wouldn't leave the house if the iPhone was under 40 or 50%. Some people are like twitching when it gets into the 20s or 30s. Some people could care less if it's on 2% and it turns off in their hand. You need to plug in every day and divinely upgrade your operating system. You get quiet. We have thoughts that are roaring through our brains each and every day. And as we're trapped in the matrix, from our birth until the time you start to awaken, you are programmed and you are stuck in the matrix. You are running the same software over and over and over and over and over and over again and creating your own reality. That software is very low vibrational, it's very dense, and there's nothing about it that serves our highest good. So as we start to awaken, we continue to touch the divine in ourselves and nurture it. I equate it to like a little pilot flame. And as you see, you kind of fan the flame. You don't, not too much because you don't want to blow it out. You know, you won't blow it out unless you check out physically from this incarnation. If you're still breathing, your flame is still in you and it's still lit. So you fan it every day by meditating and sitting. But getting back to the iPhone analogy, you need to charge. A lot of us are just sitting around working on 10, 12%, spiritually speaking, vibrationally speaking. Very, 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 very low percentage. So what do? You sit. You get quiet. And those 100,000 thoughts a day that we're attaching to or that we used to attach to, and then a group of thoughts, you start to get emotional about it. Whether it's a good thought or a bad thought, you create the reality. Whatever it is. And a lot of us are unconscious until we start to divinely upgrade out of the matrix. So you sit and you breathe and you anchor yourself. I couldn't sit still for more than 2 minutes. I was twitching after 30 or 40 seconds. I was thinking about everything except the present moment. I was thinking about shit that happened in the past, more importantly, shit that I had to deal with going in the future. And the key to it is you do not judge the thoughts, whether you're thinking them for 3 seconds or for 30 minutes while you sit. Do not judge. Once you're aware that you're thinking about anything else except focusing on the breath, the inhale and the exhale. I used to ground myself inside the nostrils. It would get cool as I breathed in and a little warm as I exhaled. I would just focus on that. Every time I caught myself thinking about something else in that roaring river of hundreds of thousands of thoughts we have a day that we're trying to, believe it or not, attach to a lot of them, which is fucking exhausting. You've got no attachment. It doesn't matter what you're thinking. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. You're not your emotions. Be the observer, and it takes time. So in a 3-minute sit, you may only get 2 or 3 seconds of actual disconnected entirely from the 3D, connected to the divine in you, and you get a bit of an upgrade. Continue to sit. And as you sit and not judge the thoughts that come, and you continue to anchor back, whether it's through where you feel the air and coming in and leaving your body, you want to count 1 every time you inhale and exhale, and just continue to stay there. The gap between your thoughts is going to widen. And in that area, right in there, is that's the sweet spot. That's the nook of where you meet the divine in yourself. And you start to ascend from your 3rd dimensional existence into your 4th and 5th dimensional existence. And when you do, it's magical on every level.